Hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Betzing and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's a little bit of a gray, gloomy day, so I'm all cozy. But basically guys, I know you guys have some questions for me and I have been avoiding some of the questions for a while now, such as what happened to you in Orlando? Or are you secretly dating someone? And so I'm just gonna talk about those topics as well as other questions that you guys have for me. But I am gonna be answering them pretty truthfully, pretty honestly, and I know I've been avoiding them, but I feel like it's been long enough now to where I can share the answers with you. So let's get on into it. I did a little poll on Instagram to get some questions. If you could go back in time, what would you say to your child, teenage self? I would say don't stress everything and just know everything happens as it's supposed to. Just be a good person and be easy on yourself, but still just be a good person. And don't stress. How to make her fall. If you're trying to get someone to like you, just be yourself 100% because you want to attract someone who wants you as you are. That way you never have to keep up like this like idea of someone. You want someone who loves you for you, so be you. And I think for the right person, that's going to be the most attractive thing. How do you feel being known worldwide? I study English watching you from Brazil. Aw, I mean, that's really cool. I think sometimes it's so intangible to me because I've only run into like a few of you, so it's hard for me to even like think of it, but it's so cool. Awesome. Yay. Brazil sounds awesome. Do you have a boyfriend? Are you in a relationship right now and how is he? So I had so many people asking if I was in like a secret relationship, if I was still talking to somebody that I was crushing on. So I actually recorded a video about 3 weeks ago and it was a really long Q&A, so I decided to retape this right now. But basically I had a whole bunch of people die or get really sick in my life all around the same period of time, and I was going through a breakup. So it was like a lot of loss and a lot of like letting go, and I was kind of like, God, what is happening right now? But I really realized that it was just God like shedding all of the old so that I can elevate, so that I can raise my vibration and like be onto a new level that I haven't been before. And basically I learned a big lesson of having to choose myself and choose to, even if you have a good thing, that sometimes you have to let a good thing or like an okay thing go, even though it's comfortable, so that you can make room for like a great thing. Even if it's not like in sight, just like sometimes you have to trust God or trust that like there's better stuff out there. But what I will say is I was seeing someone that I had met on set from like the end of January, early February, all the way through like about a month ago. But the past couple months before it ended, like I almost knew, like I knew that it wasn't gonna work out, but I just kind of was fighting for it. Like when I know something's bad for me or not good for me or not like serving me anymore, I am really good at moving forward. So I grieved leading up to the actual time that kind of ended the things, because it wasn't ever like a committed relationship. It was a situationship, which I'm not a fan of, and I learned that next time around, like I won't be in a situationship. I don't care who that person is, I won't do it because I'm worthy of being committed to. And I do really care about this person still, but not in that way anymore, because I really want someone who like fully chooses me and fully loves me. And even though we had a lot of fun together and I still think that person's a great person, I just don't think that that's not the person for me. So therefore, like, it's kind of easy to let go of. And I'm just excited. I'm excited for the future. Like, there's so much. But I will say that that person kind of flipped a switch on me. That was like, before, for several years, I just wasn't truly attracted to anybody that I met. And not even physically, I mean like mentally. Because for me, like a lot of it is how creative you are and like the conversations we can have. I love talking and I love deep conversations and just like that kind of connection. So that is really important to me. Spirituality is really important to me, and different things like that. So yeah, but this was the first person that I was like, woo, and like that, like I just became smitten with in a long time. And so I'm glad I had this whole experience, because I really think that I needed it, and it just reminded me, like, don't give up on love. Like, even though I was like, oh, I'm fine, I'm independent, like, and I was, but I think I was almost too independent and too like, oh, I don't really need anybody. But now I really know that I do want a relationship, and I really want to like build a life with somebody, and I'm excited about that. Like, I am just excited that I've come to this realization that like I could be independent with somebody, and I really just want to love somebody so much, and to have someone that's like my whole world and I'm their whole world, and do life with them. It's exciting, like it's super exciting. So that person kind of showed me a little bit of what I want one day, but I know that there's a lot of things missing. So I know that there's someone out there for me, and so that's exciting to think about. Also, like with my career and stuff, I just feel like God has just put this like feeling inside me that something really big is coming, and I know that doesn't really mean much because there's no proof of that, but I just have like anticipation that things are like, yeah. But modeling's been going really good, commercial acting's been really good. I just was in like a cool YouTube video for some other YouTuber as well, that was cool. But mostly this year I've just been focusing on all my relationships with my friends. I've had the best like friendships, like the best development of friendships, and I have like such a good solid group, and I just feel so light, like after like letting everything go. And actually we had a really bad family experience that I really can't share, but that broke my heart and was devastating. And I also just want you guys to know that like there's a lot of stuff that happens that's off camera, that's private, because it's a family. And I think a lot of times with like JD vlogs and all of our social medias and stuff, that it seems like everything is always like so good, and for the most part it is, but I just want you to know like we all go through personal things that like you can't always share with people because they're personal, and out of respect for other people that are going through these health issues or going through these challenges or going through these big life moments, or these illnesses, like whatever it is. So just know like sometimes like if we don't post, or like if there's things like that, like there are things happening that like we really can't share even though we would like to. But yeah, so that happened with someone very close to me, and that really, I thought I prepared myself for the circumstance. I know that doesn't really make a lot of sense, but there's really no amount of preparing that you can do sometimes. I gotta find the other questions. I kind of went on a little tangent. What is the age when you had your first boyfriend? Stay beautiful, Biz. Love lots. I was 16 when I had my first like makeout, and my first boyfriend, his name was Kyle Hansen. He was in my physics class. He was so funny, made me laugh, was kind of the class clown, and I had never seen him before growing up, which was weird because we had like yeah, I think I was a sophomore or sophomore when I met him, so I was like surprised that I didn't know him. But yeah, he's so funny. What is your idea of a dream retirement? Love you, Biz. I don't really believe in retirement for me personally, just because I love working, and my type of work is creating, and that's just fun, so I get to do that forever. I don't know if I'll ever truly retire. Yeah, I'll go on like vacation and travel and stuff. Why are you not making videos with Orlando anymore? So I know that this is like a huge question that I get all the time, and I'm just gonna be completely honest. For a while I didn't answer it just because I really wanted to respect him and his privacy. But basically we decided that we needed to kind of separate, and so we didn't really have a friendship for like a year and a half. And we didn't see each other at all. We were best friends, like inseparable, and we spent like every day together. But I think that we needed to kind of go our own ways for a little bit, so that we can, because I think sometimes when you're best friends with like a guy or a girl, you can kind of block them from other things or like distract them. We just decided it was best to grow on our own for a little bit, and yeah, but actually, like, we did just meet up for coffee about a week ago, and we also had a job together the next day. So it was cool, it's fun, and like, it was, when I saw him, it was like nothing ever changed. So very, very much care about Orlando, but we just needed to go our own ways. When was the last time you actually cried not acting? Well, when I was saying like about a month ago that I went through all of this, and like leading up to when I knew I needed to end things, I did cry a lot. Also, like, one of my neighbors passed away who was very young, and just hearing him or his wife cry like broke my heart. And that's actually what kind of made me decide to end things with this person, is because life is so short and you don't really want to spend it with people who can't choose you fully or love you fully, because you deserve full love. So I cried a lot leading up to that, to be honest, and then like with all the deaths, and then we had like a family friend die. It's just a lot, but after that comes so much goodness. There's always ups and downs in life. Do you get hit on a lot? Would you rather see the future or correct the past? Honestly, I have been getting asked out a lot recently, which I think is because I'm just like feeling super confident and feeling so good in my skin, and I just think like that comes off as like attractive to people, or I don't know if it's just getting older, people feel like more comfortable to approach me. My dad he's FaceTimed me like 7 times. Would you rather, I usually answer, but we talk every day. Would you rather see the future or correct the past? I feel like I do kind of see the future in some ways, but I think that's because I like will manifest a lot of things. Like a lot of things that I've done, I have dreamed or seen, or even like written down in my journal. So it's kind of wild, but I definitely wouldn't want to correct the past, because I think even the really hard traumatic things, they shape me and shape my character and allow me to get to this point. So yeah, I'm grateful for all of it. I would not want to change the past at all. Even like all of the bad stuff, the darkness, the depression, like self-hatred, all of that stuff, it made me have a story and be to this point. I wouldn't change it. Have you ever used your acting skills to get out of a situation? Yes, I have. I got pulled over for the first time in my life this year, which I think I'm kind of proud of. But basically I was speeding. I was going like 15 miles over the speed limit. And the officer was kind of mean to me, and I like was just trying to be nice, but he was kind of mean to me, and I was like, okay, he's definitely about to write me a ticket. So I started to have like a little crying spell, and I like was shaking, and I like pretend it's bad. Okay, no. Are you different off camera or the same? I'm definitely the same. I just think that what you see on camera is like, it's like just some parts of my life, right? Like I don't show you like when I'm going out on dates, or like when I'm completely having a breakdown, or like whatever, but definitely this is me. I really cannot be inauthentic or like not truthful. Are you waiting for the right person or just picky? I am definitely not picky. Actually, you know what? I'm particular. I am, because I know the things that I like and what I don't like, and I know myself, so I don't feel bad. Why would you settle? Why would you settle for love, for the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with? So I am waiting for the right person, but I'm also not opposed to dating people along the way, because you don't really know until you date people. And like the last person was completely unexpected, and also didn't look anything like I had pictured. But yeah, I mean, I'm just ready for whatever life brings my way, because it all has made sense. Like even in the moments that I think that life's not making sense, when I look back, I'm like, oh, that person taught me this. I learned that from this. So I'm like open to it all. We'll see. It's all gonna happen when it's meant to. If you could wish away anything you dislike about yourself, what would it be? Honestly, like I have to say, I feel so good right now. Like I feel really good about myself, and like I'm like proud of myself. I think like recently I just feel super empowered. So I would just say sometimes I am hard on myself, but recently I've really been learning to give myself grace. When you're feeling down, what do you do to make yourself feel better? Oh, there's a lot of things that I do because I do get sad. Like, I am a very happy person, but I'm I'm not sensitive to like what other people say or what they think, because I actually don't care what people think. And yeah, that is another change that I've gone through this year. Like, I've changed so much. I just like let go of what people thought of me and like having to fit this certain like idea. But I do get sad because I don't know. I get sad. But I handle it very well. I go on long walks. I go out in the sunshine. It makes me feel so good. I call my friends. I FaceTime my friends. It's just nice that I have people that can support me, and I can support them. And I like doing things for people. It honestly makes me feel so good when I can make other people happy. So that actually usually makes me feel better. Are you seeing someone? I'm single right now. But I'm definitely open to seeing someone. I'm ready. Why have you not been on YouTube? I haven't been on YouTube mostly because I got very discouraged for a while, because I was doing so good when I was in Michigan and I was in such a flow, and then life kind of got really hard for a while, just like, you know, losing my best friend, and then like trying to get through the pandemic when there's really not acting and modeling jobs anymore. And I just got out of the flow, and I don't know, I just needed to focus on things that weren't necessarily my career, because I think before I was so career driven that I wasn't really looking at developing my relationships and all of the other parts of life. And so this year I really just wanted to live my life and be present with my life and the people in my life. So I did kind of take a break from YouTube, but I really am thinking of posting every single week at a specific date, and so it's consistent. And I think that would be awesome, and I think that would be really good for me as well and for you guys. So I'm thinking of doing Fridays. Comment down below if you think I should upload consistently. Favorite life advice: let people do what they want to do. That way you can see what they would rather do. That meaning that a lot of times people try to control what other people do, but it really just prevents what they're gonna do anyways. So you save a lot of time when you just like let people do what they want to do. And that's how I am. That's why I'm not very like controlling, or I don't really like handle people. I just really like to see what people want to do. Do you feel ready to be in a relationship? Yes. Who is your current best friend? Can't be Katie. I have a couple really good girlfriends right now. My friend Sierra, absolutely adore her. She's been one of my friends for like since I moved to LA. And then we have Karen. She's awesome. She's like a newer friend, even though we've known each other for several years. We got really close this year. Also my friend Irene, who has the same agency as me. We do a lot of jobs together. She is so fun and amazing. I love her, so funny. But those are my three like best girlfriends right now for sure. And then I also have like some best guy friends too. How do you balance being fit for a modeling job and still having a normal lifestyle? I would say that I eat very, very healthy, like super healthy. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm allergic to pretty much everything and all processed foods. So I have to eat very healthy, but I'm also I really value my body, and I've gone through so much health issues that I don't want to put anything into my body that's like harmful. So I very much am about like eating well and feeling well, and being able to be active. I love walking. I don't really go to the gym too much. I don't even have a gym membership, to be honest, but I would if I had friends who went to the gym maybe. But I do think like it's important to have balance. So like I go out and like I'll have a drink with people, or like I go out to restaurants a lot with friends, but it's just knowing what to order. Like you can still enjoy going out to eat, and you can still have things that you like. You can still eat some cookies. How did you get closer to God? I got closer to God because I was so broken and so low and at the end of myself, and there truly was no other option. And I cried out to God, and I was like, if you're here, because I would feel him and see him, and I had my own experiences growing up, but I was so angry with God because I was like, why are you letting me feel so empty and so broken and so dark and alone and lost and without a direction and a purpose? And I just like, am very bad at living inauthentically and going to school. I knew I didn't want to go to school. I knew I wanted to be an actor. So I was just at such a low point, and I really was wanting to die, to be honest. And I cried out to God, and I was like, God, if you're out there, like, I need you to show up. I can't do this without you. I cannot do this. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I just remember, like, he started whispering, like, come out to LA, leave school. You have the power to choose your life. You don't have to be a victim. Like, follow me, trust me, take this leap of faith. And I moved out to LA. I dropped out of school. And then I got baptized, and he just met me with like so much love and showed me. And that's why I've been like on such a journey of self-development and growth, just because it's been God like leading my way. So it's been super cool. Best advice to talk to a girl: just be confident, be so confident, be yourself. Just do it too. Like, you're only gonna regret it if you don't do it. If you do it, you're gonna feel like very empowered. And even if she doesn't give you the response you want, like, you should be proud of yourself for having the courage to go up to somebody. Do you regret? I personally love if guys come up to me to ask me out. Like, I am so nice to them because I think that it is so courageous and brave, and I just think it's super flattering. Do you regret quitting school? Not for a freaking second, but that's only for my case. I can't say anything to other people's cases. I think you have to follow your heart. And for me, like, acting is all. I have no other backup plan. And like, I love modeling, but it's what I do. I love modeling, but it's what I do also to like support myself so that I can do this this main dream. I don't regret it for a second. How's your mental and physical health? Actually, right now, I feel like both are very well. I'm still dealing with some health issues, but not nearly as bad as what I had been going through before. And then my mental health is amazing right now, so I'm stoked about that. Of course, still gonna grow, still gonna learn, but I just feel like I'm weirdly in such a good spot. Do you have a boyfriend yet? Oh my gosh. So many of those. Okay, well, I think that those are all the questions that I had, but I hope that I answered that. I hope that was helpful to you, and I will see you guys soon. I'm definitely gonna be posting more. I think I'm gonna do Fridays. I'm gonna do Fridays. I think I'm gonna do Fridays. Every Friday I'm gonna post a video. What kind of videos do you want to see? Comment down below. I really need to know. I need to get you guys on a consistent schedule with me, and I need to know what kind of content you guys want. All right, love you so much. Have a great day. Love you. Also, guys, I forgot to say, if you liked today's video or want to see more, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and tap that notification bell. You know you want to. Also, follow me on Instagram at Betzing to stay up to date with everything that I'm doing. And my TikTok is biz.betzing. All right, love you guys. Bye.